Welcome Skyhawks to our first Virtual Wellness Wednesday. Today we're going to talk about how to manage your time when you're stuck at home. I don't know about you, but the longer I've been stuck at home, the more frustrated I feel trying to find things to do and then manage all the things I have to do with all the changes that have recently occurred. Let's begin, shall we? So you're stuck at home, your schedule is totally out of whack, you're going crazy staring at the walls, nothing to do, nowhere to go, you miss your friends, and now you're having to figure out online distance learning? It's crazy. I know. Guess what? It could always be worse, right? Here's what tends to happen. Lack of schedule, add in distractions, sleeping at weird hours. Face it. Trying to do things that you normally do at school from home is frustrating, it's hard, and it's exhausting. Studies show that human beings need structure. We actually crave it. You may not realize that, but remember being on a normal break and dying to go back to school? It's why we feel so out of sorts when we suddenly don't have it anymore. So here's how we attempt to get out of our slump and get going. Tend to your time as if you were still going to school. Incorporate the things you want to learn into it. Don't stay up all night and sleep all day. Get back on your school schedule. Signal to yourself that you're not in bed anymore by getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, and changing into your day clothes. It will make you feel better, I promise. Work some simple self-care activities into your schedule. You could meditate, do yoga, journal, dance, exercise, whatever feels like self-care to you. The self-care part of your schedule is essential to keeping your mental health in check. Otherwise, frustration and stress takes over. Don't go overboard with it. Give yourself free time off when you can lounge around and binge on TikTok or talking to friends. Remember, talking to friends is super important, especially during this time. Make sure you're reaching out to some people every day. Keep things realistic. Try to keep things as normal as possible. Make a list of things you need to get done. That way, if the times in your schedule don't work out exactly, you don't stress too much. Personally, I write a new list for myself every night. My list reminds me of the specific things I need to get done. Whatever I don't get done for that day, that night, I add it to the list of things I want to do the next day. We know that many of you have different circumstances at home that may prevent you from following an exact schedule. So, with that, Summit has created a daily, weekly schedule for you with times. That makes it easier. Remember, it's a guide. Don't stress when real life hits. Here's the schedule that we're using starting this week to help organize your online distance learning. At first glance, it looks overwhelming. Again, remember what I said about human beings needing some sense of structure. We also completely understand how new all of this is. We are here to support you every step of the way. In reality, it's way less than your normal school day. So let's break this down. It's important to break down a large task into something smaller. If you think about your own normal school schedule, this would be similar to a minimum day. If you set your alarm to get up, get dressed, then you can be ready to start your first class by 8:30. Office hours is a great time to connect with a teacher if you need help with anything. It's kind of like college. Your afternoons, plan for that self-care time we talked about. That's just as important as your schoolwork. Wednesday and Thursday sort of repeat themselves, with Fridays being catch-up days. Remember, if there's anything you take away from this video, organizing your time should not stress you out. It should actually relieve some stress. It does require some self-discipline and motivation, but if you try this for a couple days, I bet you will be glad that you did. Managing your time while stuck at home is hard, even for adults. With practice and self-discipline, you can do this. Remember, if you need anything, we are just an email or a remind message away. Hope this video was useful. pause this video and go back to anything you missed. Be safe, be well, and soar. We'll see you soon, Skyhawks.